Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be taking this 2022 GMC Sierra Denali on a POV test drive. This one has the premium Denali package, it has the 6.2 V8, and it has the driver alert package, and it is finished in satin steel metallic, and the price on this bad boy is $70,000. But let's go ahead and take it on a test drive and see how it does. Alright, so here is the interior of this 2022 GMC Sierra Denali, and honestly guys, the interior looks nice and spacious, and overall the design looks good. This is a 2022, but it is not the facelifted one, so if you guys want the facelifted GMC Sierra, then you have to wait a little bit. GMC is making the Sierra Denali Limited. Basically, this is a 22 before the actual lift, which basically will add a bigger screen, digital dash, and will add a few other things like new rims and headlights and taillights. But yeah guys, this is a 22 and looks the same as the 21, and yeah, does look very good from the inside. But let's go ahead and take it on a drive and see how it does. Here is the backup camera. Backup camera resolution is actually not too bad. And by the way, this one has the Denali package. What is it called? I can't remember the name of it exactly, but it is the premium. I think, yeah, the premium Denali package. That's what it's called, and it does have the 6.2. And yeah, this thing has the 6.2 V8, which actually sounds pretty good. But yeah, I really like the interior of this Denali, and I did actually do a full detailed review of it, so that video should be out soon. And this one has the driver alert package, which basically has emergency braking, lane keeping assist, and the nice safety features. There is a ton of buttons right here on the left. The four-wheel drive controls, the mode selector, you could change it from tow haul, sport, normal, and off-road. Headlight controls, brightness control, cargo light controls, and yeah, overall, beautiful truck. Very nice and smooth. Barely any sound from the outside. The cabin is very nice and quiet. I'm gonna go ahead and take this Sierra Denali on the highway and see how it does. Let's go ahead and put it in sport mode. Does feel nice and confident around corners for a truck. I really like that. Oh yeah, gets up to speed very quick. As I said, this one has the 6.2 V8. It is connected to a 10-speed automatic transmission. You could get the Sierra in the 5.3, and you could get it in the 6.2. Some engines are connected to an 8-speed, some engines are connected to 10-speed. They did stop making the 10-speed for a while, then they came back and did the 10-speed. So you could, I think you could get the 5.3 with 8-speed or 10-speed if I'm not mistaken, but with the 6.2 there was an option to choose 8-speed or 10-speed back then. But seriously guys, this thing is nice and comfortable, and the car's passing by I'm barely hearing them. Feels nice and planted, very solid. Something I'm noticing, and this is expected from a truck, there's a good amount of wind noise, but honestly it's not that bad. So the wind noise is there, but I think it's a little bit windy today. Maybe that's why I could hear a little bit of wind. Probably, as you guys see, I am actually moving the steering wheel more than the normal because of how windy it is outside. But yeah, this thing is beautiful. It gets up to speed with no issues, no problems, and seriously guys, this thing is very, very comfortable. Anyways, this denali has a 6.2 V8, and this engine is connected to a 10-speed automatic transmission. This engine produces 420 horsepower and 460 pound-feet of torque. And yeah, seriously, very impressed with this engine and with the way how the denali, with this Sierra or this denali drives. Very comfortable. Seating position is very good, and windshield is nice and big, and even the windows are nice and big. Brakes are okay. This is a truck, so that's completely fine. Let's go ahead and put it back in actually normal mode. It's up here. And yeah, very, very good suspension. Feels nice and solid. Brakes, as I said, they're okay. But yeah, definitely those brakes will stop this truck. And the brake pedal itself is a little bit on the harder side, but again, this is a truck, so that's fine. And yeah, very impressed. And this Sierra has the moonroof. This is part of the denali premium package, which is like almost a $3,400 package. It does add the sunroof, the 22 inches tires or rims, and it does add the power step. It is a power step, and gets basically tucked in underneath the truck, so when you're driving it's not visible. When you open the door, it comes out. Let's go ahead and put it back in normal mode. As I said guys, the suspension is good, and when you put this truck in sport mode, it does become more responsive. This one is the crew cab, and I think the denalis only come in crew cab. And there's an 8-inch screen. It does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. A ton of buttons, and this denali has heated seats and heated and ventilated seats. The steering wheel is nice and light. Very, very comfortable. So something about this transmission, it's a little bit jerky at lower speeds, and sometimes when you push this truck, feels like it's confused, and sometimes it just doesn't shift as smooth. But again guys, this is a truck, so I'm not gonna really talk about the transmission that much, but the ride quality for a truck is phenomenal. It is nice and comfortable. The cabin noise is beautiful, and by the way, I'm not hearing a lot. Actually, I'm not hearing any wind noise at all driving the other direction, or the opposite direction of the highway. So when I was driving on the other side, there was a good amount of wind noise, but now I'm actually not hearing anything. I'm not sure how my GoPro is catching the road noise and the wind noise, but very, very quiet in this cabin. This thing is super smooth. It doesn't even feel like I'm doing 80 miles per hour. And this suspension soaks up the bumps really good. I think you could get a package where it makes the suspension maybe a little bit softer. I think it's called Mega Ride or something like that. I'll correct that in the bottom of the video. But yeah, this suspension is very, very comfortable. And it handles amazing. So driving on the highway, it's nice and comfortable. Taking corners, it's nice and flat. And yeah, I think the GMC is the best handling truck, and of course the Chevy Silverado. You could downshift from this shifter if you want to. So there is a plus and minus. Yeah, it's definitely nice and confident around corners, which I like. I completely forgot to test the cruise control on the highway. But anyways, this Denali has the driver alert package, but it does not have, the only thing it's missing is the steering assist. And the new Sierra will have the Super Cruise, and will basically drive by itself for a long time. So I really wish that GMC added steering assist on this top of the line the truck. So it does have the lane keeping assist, lane alert, and it does have the emergency braking, but the only thing it's missing is basically the steering assist. So I really wish it did have it for in that package basically. The steering wheel is wrapped in leather, and it is nice and smooth, and it does say Denali here in the middle, chrome around. And as I mentioned, there is an 8-inch screen that will be changed when GMC comes out with the facelift. There's a storage place right there, and this 8-inch screen has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, 2-tier glove boxes. The top one is not really that big. The bottom one is nice and big, and there's just a ton of storage places in this Denali. And by the way, there is a wireless phone charger, and this one has the Volt option, and it does have the multi-pro tailgate and the under seat storage. So this one has a good amount of options and packages. As I said, the main packages are the premium package, the premium Denali package, and the second one is the driver alert package, and the third one is the 6.2 V8. This thing is seriously smooth. Driving it nice and slow, and potholes, you can't even feel them. Super comfortable. And by the way, this thing has a 22-inch rim. The size is 275/50/22. Massive rims, but the ride quality is very, very good, which is crazy. Usually the bigger rims, the lower the ride quality is. But yeah, let's go ahead and see if I could hit this. Yep, seriously comfortable. This thing is insanely comfortable. So I really, really like the way how this thing drives. Very comfortable, very solid around corners, and yeah, overall, a great truck. And by the way, if you guys are curious about the price, because the price is expensive on this thing, it is $70,000 with the options and the packages this one has. Here is the wireless phone charger, a little bit of storage place, 2 cup holders. The armrest is nice and soft. There's a storage place right here in the middle, and there's one USB, one USB-C, 112-volt AC outlet. Yeah, this thing is easy to drive. Actually, it is a massive truck, but it is very easy to drive. And being in the driver's seat, this thing doesn't even feel like it's long. But yeah, so very, very impressed. Very comfortable. brakes feel nice and solid. A little bit scary because this thing is heavy, but of course this is expected from a truck. The brakes are not going to be Lamborghini brakes. And yeah, just over bumps and the imperfections of the roads, you don't even feel them. So very, very good. Backup camera resolution, as I showed you guys, it's not the best, but if you get I think the 360 package, the 360 camera package, it does add a beautiful resolution cameras. And by the way, I'm noticing a little bit weirdness with the steering wheel. It is nice and light and it feels nice and solid, but when taking turns, it doesn't really go back to its original place or to the center like I want it. So you basically have to turn it quick. But ride is comfortable. Steering wheel is not bad for a truck. It's not super direct, but it's not bad. Let's go ahead and put it in sport mode and see what happens. I think it was in sport mode. Let's go ahead and put it in normal mode. Yeah, I think it was in sport mode. So in sport mode, the steering wheel is a little bit heavy, but can't really tell the difference when you're driving on a straight road. And this one has a sunroof, like I mentioned. Let's go ahead and test the brakes here. Yeah, brakes are okay. As I said, nothing too crazy. And there is 3 USBs, 3 USB-Cs, 112 volt. Here is the outlet. Heated seats, 3 stages. Cold seats, 3 stages. And there is the lane keep assist here. So I actually had it off. But anyways, I would have not been able to try because I should have tried lane keeping assist on the highway. And if you guys are curious about the fuel economy numbers, they are 14 in the city, 19 highway, and 16 combined. Yes, those numbers are not really the best, but you're getting a 6.2 naturally aspirated V8. Let me go ahead and check the windows. The windows are not acoustic, they're not double pane windows. But the cabin of this Sierra is extremely quiet for a truck. I really, really like that. And there is 2 USB-Cs, 3 USB-Cs, 3 USBs, and 2 12 volts. Yeah, as I said, guys, this thing doesn't even feel like that big. By the way, it does have blind spot monitoring system. And something that I really, really don't like is the fact that the multi-pro tailgate is a $210 option on this denali trim. I really wish it was standard. Yeah, I really think it should be standard on a truck that is expensive. But yeah, I'm seriously impressed with this 2022 Sierra, and can't wait to see the new facelifted Sierra. And yeah, overall, such a beautiful truck, drives good. Fuel economy numbers are not the best, but again, this is a 6.2 naturally aspirated V8, and yeah, this thing drives extremely good. So I really, really like it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this POV test drive of this 2022 GMC Sierra Denali. I would like to thank Luke and Buick GMC in Wallingford, Connecticut, for providing me this Sierra. If you guys are around and if you guys are interested, make sure to come check them out. I'm gonna go ahead and put the information and link in the bottom of this video. And if you guys would like to see more videos like this, please subscribe, and as always, I'll see you next time.